Hey, welcome to a Mindset Monday. Today we're going to jump into some things, talk about some new things going on with me, and also learn about facts, feelings, and faiths. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and let's go. Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to a Mindset Monday. Now, some of you may already noticed a lot has changed since the last video. I have rearranged. I have a new spot in the room that I was filming in before. Got to shift some things around. Got a new desk coming in, so that's exciting to get this space up and going and be more productive. Second of all, you'll notice that now that November is over, I finally got to shave off that beard. That was about a 2-month beard because I forgot to shave before November started so that I could start fresh. But I was committed to do No Shave November, so I kept it going and glad to get that off. Also got a haircut. So with those things in mind, oh, and I also got a new t-shirt. Got me a Rick and Morty t-shirt finally. So with all of those new things aside, let's jump into today's video. Today we're going to be talking about facts, feelings, and faith framework. And what this is we choose to live our lives based on feeling, faith, or the facts. So we're going to break each one of these down, and you can see what type of person you are. Do you live by faith? Do you live by feeling? Or do you live by facts? And when you start to learn NLP and you start to make some changes in your life, you start to learn that facts is more of what you want to be based in. Now, as humans, we choose to look at feelings and faith and also make decisions on those as well, but ultimately facts are truths and truths are absolute. So let's dive into feelings. And it's those who commit to living life in this way are emotionally imbalanced. They're usually up and down like a yo-yo and respond emotionally to others and the circumstances they face in life. They're inconsistent, and because they're completely consumed with their feelings, they're generally not available and often cannot be trusted. And as we go through these, you'll see why facts is more of the one you want to be in, because feelings are fleeting. Feelings come and go, and one minute you can be happy, the next minute you can be sad. And if you live your life based on emotions, you're going to make a lot of rash decisions that could ultimately lead to some bad things. Now, I'm not saying all feelings are bad. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have any feelings at all. But when it comes to your framework, your foundation on how you proceed through life, it should not be solely judged on your feelings. Now, there is times where you get a gut feeling that you shouldn't do something, or your intuition. That's a little bit different than living on the anger and sadness or happiness or jealousy or any other emotional feeling that you can get. I think that's more off of your faith and a little bit of your facts of when you have a gut feeling of knowing you shouldn't do something. A lot of times it's backed up by some experience or something of truth to that. So again, not saying that feelings are bad, not saying that you should never feel anything, but you shouldn't make life decisions based on feelings. Now, let's move on to faith. Faith, many people consider this is a religious word, but faith has nothing to do with beliefs when coming to NLP and choosing life coaching. It's a doing word. You are either stepping out, taking risks in faith, or you're not. People who base life on faith will generally go between extreme highs and extreme lows. They'll step out and take risks in faith, but they get disappointed when things don't pan out the way they had hoped for. And I think the best way to really set this up is investing in the stock market. You can have all the faith in the world that the money you're putting into this stock, it's going to go way high, and you're taking this huge risk based on faith. And when that stock price plummets, you're sitting there going, man, I had faith that it would work out. Why didn't it work? Well, faith isn't truth. Faith is putting a belief in that you're doing the right thing, that you're doing something, and therefore it should have the effect of, hey, I'm putting faith in this, I should be rewarded. And there's a lot of times that you put faith into a decision, and this is strictly speaking outside of religion. This has nothing to do with religion. This has to do with, because you can put faith in yourself to accomplish a task or an ability to do something. The word faith, is often misconstrued with religion when people talk about it. So to put your faith in something or put your faith in yourself to make the right decision ultimately can lead to a bad decision, is what we're getting at here. And last but not least, facts. Living a life based upon the facts and the truth about who you actually are. This becomes a strong foundation on which we can build our lives. As we become more grounded in who we are, we balance out. We still have emotional ups and downs, but we no longer are emotionally led. Our security is grounded in who we are, which means that for others, we become mature, consistent, decisive, and strong. And so, living on a fact that, I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, I guess you could say that, there's always death and taxes. Fact is, you're going to have to pay taxes. Fact is, you're going to die one day. Fact is we all grow up from being children to adults. Those are some of the terrible examples I can find, but they are truths, they are facts. And some of you may have some good facts. Put them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear some facts of life. But ultimately, if you look at a fact of life and you try to go against it, it's always going to prove you wrong, because it's a fact, it's the truth. And living by those truths, by those facts, will give you a stronger foundation. Yes, we are emotional creatures. Yes, we make emotional decisions sometimes. But if we put our decision making on fact rather than emotion or faith, we're more likely to have a better outcome and a better decision. So I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope it struck a chord with you. I hope it got you thinking about some things. Maybe you think back about a time where you made an emotional decision, or you had belief in something and it didn't pan out the way you want, and you're realizing, wow, that's why that didn't work, or that's why that happened. So again, I hope it helped you guys. I hope it gave you a little bit of food for thought. And yeah, share it off to a friend, somebody you think might need to hear some of this. Hit a like. Don't forget to check back on Thursday, because I am changing up my schedule to Monday and Thursdays. Just been really busy, can't do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Plus it ends up being a little bit easier for me and probably for you guys. You guys are probably sick and tired of me posting 3 times a week. I'm just kidding. But I am going to be changing up to Mondays and Thursdays, so be looking out for Thursday's video, which will be the weekly vlog still. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless.